What's going on, everybody? It's going for the latest news, and if you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. We're gonna get into SmackDown from last night. SmackDown was type trash. I'm not gonna even lie. Minus the whole fight between Tribal Chief Reigns and Seth Rollins and CM Punk. You know what I mean? But it's pretty obvious where that's leading to a triple threat match at Mania. But we started the night off with the Viper Randy Orton. He came out there pretty much calling out KO. KO came out there pretty much trying to team with the Viper Randy Orton again. And Randy Orton like, yo, you gonna kiss my ass, man. I ain't teaming with your ass again. You wanna get these hands at Mania. So it's looking like we gonna see KO and Randy Orton at WrestleMania, which would be a great match. Now the aftermath of all of that, what the payoff is going to be is the question for Randy Orton and KO, because a lot of people don't feel like Randy Orton's still going to turn on Cody Rhodes and possibly end up teaming with KO anyway, due to Randy Orton turning heel some way down the line. I don't see Randy turn heel, not yet, because with the whole Cena Hill thing. Excuse me. And then Cena and Orton supposed to have a match. I'm hearing advertised for Backlash, so I don't think they would do the Randy Orton Hill turn as of yet. But also it's been official. Ray Phoenix is officially signed with WWE, but it looked like I said, like he's gonna be a SmackDown superstar. They trying to keep him and his brother Penta, I guess, apart for at least for the time being. You know what I mean? Penta's currently runner up for the Intercontinental Championship belt, so he got his own little thing going as of right now. So I guess with Ray Phoenix, they gonna have him do his own little thing. Also, Big Braun Strowman had a match with Jacob Fatu, but the match ended in no contest because Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa came out there and intervened. He caught him with Samoan Spike. And so that ended the match. Jacob Fatu didn't seem too pleased in the beginning. So it still seemed like they aiming for the match between Jacob Fatu and Solo Sikoa at Mania. I don't know how they're gonna spin it off with those two leading up into Mania, because we still got a couple of weeks. And they pretty much still putting on the charade with those two. But it's seems like it's still in the works. Also, we got a fully healed Naomi who got her get back on Jade Cargill, whooped her ass. You know what I mean? Pretty much attacked her from behind. But the new healed Naomi is looking real good right now. I ain't gonna lie. It's great to see a healed Naomi. I can't wait to see how that pays off. More likely they're gonna have a match at Mania. That's what it's pretty much leading up to. But it seems like Bianca and Jay been having some words on Twitter and stuff like that, back and forth words and stuff like that. So it's things that's heating up between those two. They're not really seeing eye to eye too, because Jade is not, like I said, she haven't been feeling Bianca Belair as well. She even been feeling her. So excuse me, Bianca is just like, yo, I was pretty much on your side, but now that you talking shit, pretty much F you, so that feud is picking up between those women. Also Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest, the things is really picking up between those two. I know Damian Priest, we had a match and then the unit and finished because he had a match with, no, I did. He had a match with Shinsuke. He dropped him off. Yeah, Shinsuke lost to Damian Priest, but then Drew McIntyre came out there and whooped his ass like last week. Pretty much looking like Damian Priest looking like he having a concussion or something. Had him looking real funny after that Claymore he caught him with on Friday night. So I don't know if they're gonna try to play that into the story. Maybe have Damian Priest seem like he got some type of concussion. Cause that's what it looked like. They trying to lead into injury between Damian Priest, because it's looking like he's having like a concussion after that Claymore. I mean, but I kind of noticed that after the stomp, after he stomped him, on the head last week, he did it again this week along with the Claymore. So I don't know, maybe they playing that into the story heating up into a Mania, because a lot of people wasn't really on board with a match between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre, but like I said, there's definitely some history there with those two. There's definitely some history there. Go way back to last year WrestleMania. Actually, it's actually like a year's story built up between those two, and whatever the case may be. But overall, SmackDown wasn't that good. I know Street Profits was out there. They had a match with Del Pasma, which wasn't a long match. Street Profits didn't really get a good pop. Maybe because they changed their theme music up, a lot of people feel like, so people didn't realize who they were when they was entering in the ring. But they really didn't get much of a pop. So hopefully they tag team title reigns last, at least a little past Mania, leading up into SummerSlam. But I don't know, from the reaction of the crowd, which the crowd always been overhyped. Since they've been overseas, it was like it's not such a bad look for the good look for the Street Profits, as they are the newly won tag team champions. It's just not a good look for them. But besides that, like I said, SmackDown could have been better. Last couple of weeks been trash. I ain't gonna lie, even Monday Night Raw was type trash. Minus the Cena Hill promo. But besides that, trash. But I wanted to point something out that I have not really pointed out in my last video between Seth Rollins, CM Punk, and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. I feel like Paul Heyman is going to end up siding with. It could be CM Punk again. But it could be a major plot twist for him, siding with Seth freaking Rollins, man. I don't know. I just feel like that would make more of an interesting story, because we were already seeing him with the Tribal Chief, and we already pretty much seen him with CM Punk or whatever the case may be. So him siding with Seth Rollins will be different, and I could just imagine the promos and the duel between Seth freaking Rollins and Paul Heyman, the egos and the way that, I don't know, it's just those two guys. I feel like they were really well together. It would be like different. It would be a major swerve if Paul Heyman was to turn on the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and CM Punk, and side with Seth Rollins to possibly create like some type of dominant faction or whatever the case may be. Maybe have Drew McIntyre join. It would be crazy if that happens. But I don't know. I just don't see him, being with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns. That I don't see him being past. I see him, screwing the Tribal Chief over at Mania. I feel like it's gonna be a swerve like we never saw coming, like the Cena turn. I feel like Paul Heyman is gonna turn on Roman Reigns at Mania, man. I just feel it. He's either gonna he's either gonna side with Punk, or like I said, it'd be a major swerve if he was just side with Seth freaking Rollins, and those two become a thing. Because like I said, that would be different, and like I said, those two together would be like, I feel like it'd be magic. Anything that Paul Heyman touches is pretty much gold anyway. One of the greatest promoters / managers of all time, man. That Paul Heyman. So anyone he worked with besides, I want to say, besides Curtis Axel, though, he tried with him, but But besides that, anything Paul Heyman touches or he come across, whoever he works with, they usually have major success in the full nine. And I want to say it started with the beast Brock Lesnar, which I'm hearing some things about Brock Lesnar as well as him. Brock Lesnar making a return. Now I ain't hear if it's gonna be at Mania or after. It could be after Mania. He could make his appearance after Mania like he did a couple of years ago in 2012. He returned at the Mania that year, so it could be after this Mania. I don't know, or maybe not that soon, because I don't know. That's just been like some rumors that's been thrown out there. The rumors been thrown out there for since Brock been released about almost 2 years now. So I don't really know how true it is. I would love to see Brock Lesnar back, though. I ain't gonna miss seeing Brock Lesnar walk around kicking people's ass and shit on a weekly basis, but we just gotta wait around and see. Never say never on that end, but like I said, I just feel like the feud with the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins I feel like it's gonna be a good match, but like I said, it would be a major swerve if Paul Heyman was to side with Seth Rollins rather than CM Punk and or the Tribal Chief. But CM Punk still have this favor. So what's the favor? We still didn't find out what this favor was. We still don't know what the favor is. If the favor is to be plugged into a match, it's already pretty obvious it's a triple threat match. So what is the favor? Still, nobody didn't really think about that. CM Punk didn't really ask for anything yet. We still don't know what that favor is. So, I guess we gotta wait a little before Mania, or maybe wait to. We didn't expect to see CM Punk and Seth Rollins on SmackDown because they are Raw superstars, But I guess they figured the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns was gonna be there. They try to get their get back for what he did to them in their cage match or whatever the case may be that week. So, but yeah, things it's looking like it's picking up though. Like, I don't know, I ain't gonna lie, I really don't feel like a Mania season. I don't feel nothing like how last year was when everybody was waiting and anticipating Mania. This year feel a little like lackluster, drier than the center breast. I mean, it's like I said, things are picking up a little bit, but it's just as far as it feeling like WrestleMania, the excitement just ain't there for me. Minus like I said, I know Roman Reigns and Seth and CM Punk gonna have a great match. KO, Randy, I know they're gonna have a decent match. Naomi and Jay, I don't know. Feud is picking up. I know they're gonna have a decent match, but Gunther and Jay for the 4th time at Mania. It's obvious Jay is going to probably end up winning, unless they swerve us and have Gunther win and then get some major heat, I guess. And if Jay end up losing that match, then I just don't see what's next for him. As far as his brother Jimmy, I don't know what's next for Jimmy. I know he's still trying to be runner up for the US belt. I don't know, maybe they have some type of scramble fatal 4-way type of match for the US belt at Mania, or maybe they start doing some little bullshit qualifying matches to kill the time or whatever the case may be. But I don't know, man. These past couple of shows has been dirt. I ain't gonna lie, minus a few spots here and there. Just not such good shows, man. Not such good shows leading to Mania. Like I said, this leaders up to Mania feels so dry, man. I ain't gonna lie. It just, then we don't see no Rock, no Cody tonight, that night. I mean, it's just fans is getting a little annoyed because they go from Elimination Chamber that had the whole world talking to John Cena, Hill promo on Monday to being back to dry again. I just don't understand. Like, I believe they definitely gonna pick it up. Like I said, they still got a couple more weeks. So, but yeah, you guys let me know what y'all thought about SmackDown. If y'all did see the show, what y'all thought about Raw. If y'all forgot to leave your comments on that video as well. Like, share, comment, subscribe. And I will be back here for the Monday night review for you guys. You guys have a blessed night and have a safe day.